Let's talk about a conversation I had with a guy who's been investing in real estate in Rapid City for over 40 years. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Morrison. If you don't know me already, I'm a local real estate agent here in the Rapid City, Black Hills area. In this, you're watching Rapid City Real Estate News, where every single week we talk about what's happening in the market in Rapid City real estate-wise. Now, typically, guys, obviously I go through the normal numbers, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get to those in just a second. First part of this, I want to go over kind of a conversation, a conversation I had with a longtime mentor of mine, one of the guys that got me into real estate. And he's been investing in properties, specifically in Rapid City only, for the last 40-something years. I think 42, 43 years. He owns multiple properties in the area, and he's been very successful with it. And everything he has told me in the past 6-7 years about investing in real estate has come to fruition or come true. His predictions have been correct. So I had an interesting conversation with him recently, and he just wanted to get his take on what he thought was going to happen with the market moving forward. Does he think it's going to crash here locally? Does he think that, it's going to keep going up? Or what does he think is going to happen, So a couple key takeaways from my conversation with him that I want to give to you guys is, number one, he believes from now until the end of March is going to be the best time to buy something for a good deal in the next 5 to 10 years. Now, his personal opinion had a multitude of reasons behind this. One of many, which is he thinks people are going to panic sell right now. They're going to sell for less than their house is worth because they think the market's going to crash because they're hearing everything about national news about the market crashing. He doesn't believe personally it's going to happen here, kind of for the same reasons I've been laying out, the reasons I don't think it's going to crash here. But he does think from now until the end of March, people are going to panic sell and you're going to be able to get stuff for a good deal. I have actually already seen this. I've seen people take the first lowball offer they get from somebody just out of panic, out of fear, thinking that's the only price they're going to be to sell for because they think, oh, it hasn't sold in 2 weeks. I got to sell it. I'm going to lose all the equity in it. And so, just last week I had someone take a house for, literally, I'm not kidding you, $50,000 less than what they could have easily sold it for in that condition had they waited 2 more weeks. So that's where he's at. He's going to try to buy everything that seems to be a good deal to him between now and then. He thinks after that point in March, when it goes into April, which typically April, May, June is when the market picks up for the year anyway, so it kind of makes sense that time frame might be. But he thinks interest rates are going to go up until that point, so people are going to get more and more scared. And then starting the spring of next year, he thinks it will be a little bit less, extreme on the interest rates. Now, the reason I tell you this is for 2 reasons. One, if you live here and own a house, don't panic sell. If you want to sell a house, put it on the market, wait it out, price it right, stage it, hire a great agent, me, whatever, whoever you want to hire. Hire a great agent, get it done properly, and it's still going to sell if it's priced right and staged properly in a great house. So don't panic sell and take the first low ball offer from an investor you get because they're just going to take advantage of that situation at the moment. Second side of this is if you are thinking about buying a house, it might be a good time coming up in the next 6 months or so for the reason he's stating. People are scared. They think the market's going to keep going down. It's never going to rebound, whatever. Or it's going to continue to crash, more like is what people are scared of. There's a ton of different things going on right now with lenders. There is lenders offering a buy-down rate, so an ARM, which is an adjustable rate mortgage, which everybody is terrified of, which some of them are scary. I would never do some of them, and there's some of them I would do. There's actually one I'm considering doing for myself for a purchase right now. And I'm actually going to have the guy on my on the Rapid City Real Estate News in 2 weeks, and we're going to talk about it. But basically, there's a ton of different products going around. Some of them buy down your rate for the first 10 years of your loan. So if your interest rate's 8% right now, they'll buy it down to 5.5% for the first 10 years for you. Then after that, it gets adjustable, or you can refi it out of that within the 10 years. But 10 years is a lot of wiggle room to be able to either pay off the house, pay down immensely, or refinance it in the next 10 years if the interest rates go down, which they probably will in the next 10 years, I would imagine. So all this to say about that conversation I had with him is be smart, don't panic sell, don't be scared of what the news is telling you, which the news seems to be like the worst possible thing you can listen to. Yeah, the news is definitely the worst thing to listen to, in my opinion, to give information. I think if you want to give information, you want to dig deeper, go into certain YouTube channels, read forums on it, and really figure out what's going on, and read the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac releases that they do, read what the Fed is talking about, and figure out exactly what's going on rather than just reading a headline and being like, yep, markets crashed, we're doomed. I do think certain markets are crashing and maybe going to continue to crash. I do not think it's going to happen here for a multitude of reasons. One, the military base. Two, people here have not lost their jobs. They still have income to keep these houses, and they have them at low interest rates. So why are people going to sell if they don't have to? People are still going to have to sell or want to sell to move, so there's still going to be inventory moving. But it's not going to be as crazy as everybody's acting like it is. Even now, from the height of the market, which was June of 2022 until now, we're only down like 1.5% in value when we were already up 15% for the year. So we're down, really we're up 13.5% for the year of 2022 versus 2021. A couple of notable numbers today. They're interesting to me. We have 20 houses hit the market. Only one of those 20 went under contract. So meaning only one of the new ones went under contract. However, there's only 199 houses on the market now. So about 5 to 10 less than there's been for the last few months. So we got a little bit less houses on the market and a little bit more that came on. So a lot of those older ones, what this number tells me is that a lot of those older under contracts, a lot of those older ones that came on the market that weren't getting, now those are becoming to go under contract now. And before it was like, if it went on the market, it went under contract the same week. Now it's taking a few weeks for those to go under contract. That's kind of what that number is saying, because there's 20 on the market and then less overall on the market. Interest rates are down slightly, 7.32%, because they were almost up at 8 a couple weeks ago. So down a little bit again, so that's good. I think it seems like they're going to stay steady for now, but there is talk of the interest rates raising again in the next couple months. All right, guys, as always, if you got any questions, you want to talk about real estate in the area, you got a house to sell, you have a house to buy, you want to invest in some property, hit the link below that says schedule a call with me. You can hit that. It'll block out 15 minutes in my calendar. I've had a lot of you guys take me up on this, and it's been an awesome, efficient, and great way to talk to you guys. So if you guys want to get on my calendar, hit that link. It'll schedule a 15-minute call with me. I'll call you, and we can talk about anything you want to talk about real estate-wise. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Peace.